What's up, you guys? Today, what's up, you guys? Today we got the Weeylite RB9s here. The great thing about these is that you're supposed to be able to control them with your smartphone through the app. You can also use it as a power bank for your phone if you really needed to do that. And they're also multicolor, so you can change the color of these through your phone and probably through the panel itself. Let's do these on stage, unbox these, see what they're like, and thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this. All right, the Weeylite. So we get it in this film sealed case. Just real fast, I want to let you guys know, these were sent to me for free by Weeylite. So I want to give a big thank you to Weeylite for sending these to me and being so good to me as a first-time reviewer of the product. I'm going to give you guys my first impressions. Warranty card, okay, good. We have a manual, always good to see a manual. Here's the Weeylite, it's that over here. Now this, you guys, this feels like a premium light. This feels like a premium product. This is actually pretty heavy, and I know it's because there's a battery in it, but there's also this metal housing all around it too, which I have a lot of respect for. Now, I've reviewed a lot of product photography and video lights on this channel. Not to talk bad about any of them, but this one is probably the more better of quality one that I've used, along with GVM. These feel like some pretty good lights here. Now, you also get this little case for it, and inside we have some accessories, it looks like. Okay, so I was curious about a diffuser. Normally I see a plastic diffuser. It looks like they went the route of, yep, giving you a silicone, like a rubber type of diffuser. So that's interesting. Never seen that before. I'm not expecting this to be charged already, so we'll see what happens here. It's got to kind of float. You can see the light literally ends right here, but there's a lot of cushion space. Let's put that down for a moment. Let's see what else is in here. This, maybe it's just a mount for this light. That's a weird mechanism. And then we have a nicely branded little tripod. These are actually super handy, especially if you're a smartphone vlogger. They fit right on these phone holders. And then you can put your phone right there. It's like perfect size, and you can set it down. It's not like intrusive or anything. So that's a bonus right there. Also in here appears to be an accessory to mount this light on your camera. So we have that cold shoe, and then of course USB-C. Okay, I gotta say, this mount has a little lip right here, and it clamps right onto the light. So that's really good because you don't want this thing slipping off, obviously. So you can see that little lip. That's pretty cool. Obviously, you could put this on here. Oh, if you want to shoot it up at the ceiling to reflect the light, that's a good idea, because you don't always want direct light, even with the diffuser. Sometimes it's just too much. But the fact that we can shoot this straight up off the camera or off a tripod tells me that these must be pretty bright. It might not be charged. Let's see what happens. We switch it on, Weeylite. So we have hue, saturation, luminance, HSL with RGB. Looks like we could change the hue here. Let's change the hue, just judging by the icons displayed. So we're going purple, we're going to the pinks, we're going to the reds. RGB white, red, green, blue, white. So I am wondering, because all these values are zeroed out, I think this is our way of kind of mixing our own color. Appears so. So if we do 40 red, right? And we want to put 40 blue, I'm gonna imagine this will turn to a purple. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You can really, like, in a way, design your own color here. I mean, that's actually what we're doing. We're creating our own color. This light, it met my expectations. I barely give it a chance. A lot of times these lights are just cheap and they're plastic and they can break easily, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means this is something you can just throw in your bag and probably not throw it, but you know, you can put it in your bag and have a peace of mind that's probably not going to be snapped in half or broken. And believe me, there's lights out there. Enough of that. Let's get to the desk and we'll talk some more about the light with the app. All right, as you can see behind me, we have two lights. Here we have the RB9 and then the WE9. The reason why I'm combining these two products in one is because they share the same app. You might notice if you're watching the WE9 video that I'm wearing a sweater this time. And I'm gonna show you something really cool you can do with these. How you can connect them both to this one app to control them at the same time, which let me tell you is super convenient. So I also want to just quickly note that these stands do not come with these lights. These are just my own stands that I have. On the back of these two lights, you have the ability to set them to a channel and a group. You can control them, as you can see here, based on our channel, which is channel 1. And then the group we have them on is E. Let's first just explore the HSL, hue, saturation, luminance. I'm gonna put this on a really low power because they are bright. But you can see here when I turn up the power, they actually get really bright. And I'm gonna turn around, as much as I don't advise this, I'm gonna tell you now which one is seemingly brighter. It's actually hard to do. Okay, definitely the RB9. RB9 wins it. I mean, I think you could even tell, I'm looking at the monitor, I think you could tell yourself. So I'm gonna dim these down so it's not too bright. And then we'll kind of just, you know, go over the basics with this app. I wanna make it kind of brief, but here's the yellow. Here's green. More of a darker green, I guess. I'll just kind of scroll through these. Yeah, I can do that. Look at that. It's very responsive. They're both very responsive. I like to see that a lot. Plain white. You can turn them off right here. And you can imagine if you had them grouped individually, then you can just go to the right group and then turn it off independently if you wanted to from each other. The CCT, it's going to range from the high being 8,500 Kelvin, which is really high. That's basically pure white, or white in its purest. You would also call that a very cool temperature. And then it goes down to 2,500 Kelvin. Oops, let me try to give it some power. So there's 2,500 Kelvin. That's a very warm, more of an incandescent light versus the very bright blue or cool or pitch white, whatever you want to call it. But you do have some presets. As you can see, you have daylight, then you have fluorescence, you have tungsten light bulb or incandescent light bulb. That's pretty straightforward for CCT. Scene. Now if you want to do some special effects, maybe like if you're shooting a small production or if you want to do something cool with your lights, then this is the place to do it. You can see here we have fireworks. So we're on the slow firework mode. If you want to put this on normal, it's going to speed it up. Now it looks like these are both kind of going at their own pace. I don't even see the colors really coordinating together. I just think they're just kind of all over the place. Maybe that's the point. Burst, this is straight up seizure warning. Blink, flame, and you can see it goes on. So you have filming. I don't really understand what filming is meant for. This looks like a paparazzi thing. Then we have these kind of dynamic looking ones. Curve 4, for example, they should be starting off dark, fading bright, and then fading out. So there's so many. Look at these. There's even the preset colors. If you just want to throw it on a color, you could do it that way too. That might be easy for some of us. Especially if you just want to set color and you don't have to worry about remembering where you were on that spectrum wheel over on HSL. So guys, that's pretty much it. This app should be simple and it's meant to be simple, so I think they did pretty good on it. They sort of remind me of the GVM lights and how the GVM app is handled. So that's interesting how it's kind of similar. Guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more like this. I will be uploading a lot more often. I just moved to a new place and this is the new studio. If you're into my vlogs or anything like that, then I'll give you a walkthrough on the place here and an update on everything that I've been doing. So I'm really excited to get that video out. I've just been super busy since the move and everything. So thank you guys for watching. And of course, thank you Weeylite for providing me with these lights to review. I appreciate all of you so very much and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.